My channel. I'm leaving you guys at 9 already, and girl, I'm so excited to film for y'all today. Oh my god, it's been a minute since we have filmed some beauty content, some get ready with me type vibe. It's been a minute, it's been a minute, and it's been on my mind to film it. And 2 people requested I need to do like an updated makeup routine, and 2 people is giving highly requested. So here we are. I moved my desk to the middle of my what is this called? Apartment. I put my desk in the middle of my apartment because I'm over the grass wall, y'all. I told y'all in one of my vlogs, I'm over it. I hope y'all, is there something on the floor? Girl, I moved my desk, so if it's a little ashy over there, just ignore it. We here with it. So yeah, and I wanted to use natural lighting. I can't stand my lighting setup too against that wall. I feel like you guys can't see me. I feel like I don't really give what I'm really giving in real life, and I just want to take it back to my roots, natural lighting. Until I figure out lights and shit like that, and when it comes to the beauty content, we're gonna hit it with some natural lighting so I feel like you guys can really see me. And I didn't do my edges. Whatever, we'll get to it. But I feel like you guys can't see me, and I want it to be as natural, and I want it to be the most realistic representation of myself that I can give. So we taking it back in the day, and I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys can appreciate that too, because I just feel like this is like OG YouTube. Like, we didn't elevate it to having studios and all the things, but like we came up on filming on the floor by a window. Like, that's just how it was. So yeah, I feel really good in this area. I feel very nostalgic. I don't know. So yes, if you want to see how I go from this to being, you know, a little more put together, please keep watching. First is brows. I never do my brows on camera, but this is like we really like getting it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do my brows on camera. If I edit a lot out, just don't mind it, okay? So can y'all see me? Do I need to bring them in a little closer? Can we see? I think we can see. Okay, and excuse the noise that you might hear in the background too. Let me move that broom, because that was just striking. But anyways, if you hear noise, I got a dryer now, girl. A washer and a dryer. So I'm drying some clothes. But first, I'm going to take my edge control. See, y'all hear that? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to talk over it. I'm gonna take my edge control, very little. I'm gonna put it in between my fingers. People use brow gel. Y'all know I ain't everybody, so we ain't doing all that. Sometimes I have brow gel, sometimes I don't, and today I don't. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that edge control on my eyebrows, and I'm going to take my eyebrow pencil and just kind of what is this called, brushing through my eyebrow, just to get them all to go in one direction. I like to do this before I draw on my brows, because it just kind of get them ready, and I feel like when I do it afterwards, especially the method I use with my fingers, it's gonna wipe off my eyebrows. So I don't do it like that. Yeah, so we're gonna do our eyebrows. I've been doing my eyebrows the same for years. They change in shape depending on how thick my eyebrows are, how fresh my arch is. It changes. Y'all, excuse my edges. We're gonna do them. We're gonna do them. This is from the ground up, okay? From the ground up. So I'm gonna take my eyebrow pencil. I like to go a little bit above where my eyebrow hairs stop, just to kind of bring them in just a little bit. So I go a little bit above, and I start outlining my brow like this. So I just draw a line under, like that. So I've elongated my brow. I feel like I have nice brows. I have brow hairs to work with, but when they need to be done, they get short to me. So I'm gonna elongate them, give them a tail, and kind of give me something to play with in the beginning. Then, oh, I know y'all didn't see me do a lot of skin prep. I did my skincare, which is like, you know, my washing my face, wash my face, toner, serum, oil. I don't use primers. I don't know, I try it, but I just never feel like I need it. It's always a step I forget. Whenever I buy a primer, I always forget it, because I never feel like my primers make or break my makeup. Now when it comes to my clients, I'm always skin prepping and priming my clients, but when it comes to me, after I do my skincare, that's just what it is. So sorry I don't have like this groundbreaking primer, but if you are an oily girl, especially coming into these summer months, I do recommend the Professionals by Benefit. And Milk Makeup is good. If you want the elf one that be going around that says just like Milk Makeup, is good. I use it on my clients. And girl, that's it. That's all I know. I'm not deep up in the primers. So, oh, and if you're a shiny girl, so many primers have come out, but that Smashbox Photo Finish, when I used to be a super matte girl, when I used to wear a Estee Lauder Double Wear, if you know, you know, baby, that primer will have your shit stuck, okay? So don't sleep on that. I know it's old and so many other brands and stuff have come out, but the OG stuff really do still work. So yeah, if I don't recommend any primer, that Photo Finish is that girl. Let me keep going. Okay, so we're going to yeah, so I outline the bottom and then I outline the top because my brows need to be done, so I need to redefine that shape. Okay, and then I kind of go, and if you notice, I don't start my line in the center. I kind of start it off the center, and then I kind of gradually bring it, but I don't start it there. And then from there we just color in, and I color in as dark as I feel like having them that day. Some days are darker than others, but we're going for a full face today, so we're gonna make sure that the brow is there and it's sitting. So, and then in the front, I do hair strokes up. Also, you guys, I thought about doing like a beauty supply store, like makeup tutorial, just to see if I can like pull it off. Cause I feel like when people tried to do that back in the day, we did our makeup so much differently. Like, I think back then, it was, can we get beauty supply store like eyeshadows and things to pop? But we don't really do eyeshadow like that no more. It's all about the clean girl aesthetic, the natural look, the there but not there makeup. And I think I can pull that off at the beauty supply store. So if that's something you guys are really interested in trying to see me achieve, please put it in the comments down below, because I'm strongly thinking about going to the beauty supply store and just really deep diving and seeing what I can find, and if like I can pull a look together for the girls. Because yeah, so this is the brow. I'm gonna draw this one off camera and then we'll come back and clean everything up, okay? Okay. Alright, you guys, so brows are drawn, they're on. So we're gonna clean it up now. I'm gonna be taking my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Mocha. I am a back of the hand type of girl. It's the makeup artist in me. When I do my own makeup, this is just how I do it. And then we're gonna get my brush. Where's that at? Okay, so unfortunately, I cannot find the brush that I usually do my eyebrows with. I don't know where it's at, but we ain't trying to be in this video all day, so we're just gonna take something regular. This is just a regular flat brush. By now, y'all should know what to carve your brushes out with. I mean, by now, y'all should know what to carve your brows out with. A flat brush, so something like this. This could work, but it's just too small. It's more of a lip brush, you see? Focus, girl. It might not focus. It might not focus, but it's okay. Flat brush, girl. If I can put one up on the screen, we'll do that, okay? So I'm just finding this random brush, no link, no name, it says nothing, it's just rose gold, and I'm gonna carve out my brows with that. So I start from the beginning. I don't do no middle, start from the beginning. I can't really talk and do this, but we're just gonna clean it up, okay? Make it look nice and clean. So just watch. Alrighty, so now that it's cleaned up at the bottom, I take what's the excess of concealer that I have right here and I bring it up the middle to clean up the middle. And to just wipe away any type of drawing that I don't want. I clean up the middle. And then we just kind of blend the concealer that we have. Just kind of blend it down just so there's no harshness. Okay. Okay. I'll take my finger, go towards the end just to kind of clean that up. And it's very rare that I do this. I do it sometimes, but I feel like my brows aren't giving just like snatched. So I clean up the top. And I still use the same concealer that I use at the bottom at the top. And when I put on my foundation, I feel like it blends out. So I don't feel the need to put like my exact color of my brows. I mean the exact color of my skin at the top. Cause I feel like my concealer isn't too bright, and then again, I just feel like it works together. I don't use two concealers, so that's just me. And I'm just gonna kind of carve out the top just to make sure that the brows is snatched, okay? Cause brows is just the part of the face that we just need, you know? I love a good brow. I think one day I want to get my shit microbladed because I just love having brows. Like, before lashes became the thing to just have on with no makeup, I was a brow girl. Still am. I love thick, groomed brows. Like, ugh, it just makes you look so good. So, yeah. Okay. Now just take my finger and kind of blend out the edges. Alrighty. So, there are the brows. Done and done. Then I'm gonna take the excess that I have on my hands and I'm just gonna put it on my lid. Just to have that nice, clean, even look on my eyelids. And I'm gonna take just another brush, like a fluffy brush, and just kind of blend that concealer out. It might be some shadow on this brush, but whatever. So there are the brows. All right, so next moving on to foundation. I am a MAC girl and I use MAC foundations. Let me know in the comments though what foundations you guys would like me to try though. There's so many new ones on the market. I don't know what you want to go for, so I'm gonna let y'all tell me what would you like to see me talk about, okay? I love makeup. I know a lot about makeup. So just let me know. I don't know what to try because like I said, I'm not in my beauty guru bag no more. Like I don't really do tutorials and makeup reviews like I used to. Like when I first started my channel, girl, I used to makeup review down, okay? But I don't really do it no more. But I love it. So let me know if there's anything you want me to try, anything you want me to talk about, and I will try it for you. I just need y'all to let me know. But we're still a MAC girl. I'm using MAC Studio Fix. This is NC50. That is my shade. Put some on the back of my hand. Depending on what type of day it is, how much time I have, will determine if I use a brush or a beauty blender. Today I'm gonna use a beauty blender. So hit back of hand, take the butt of the beauty blender, bounce it like that. It really depends. I do it differently all the time. Sometimes I put it on my face first, then blend it out. Sometimes I do this, girl, I don't know. It don't matter, just get it on your face, okay? And this is the foundation. Very skin-like. It's a very natural finish foundation. It's not, I feel like it's promoted to be matte finish, but I don't know. I don't really get matte from this. I get like more of a natural finish. It's not really satin. It's not luminous. It's just natural. And that's what I like about it. I like to look natural. So, yeah. I'm gonna put a little bit more because baby, doing it like that ate up the damn product. And that's why I go like this. So let me just, because we're gonna beat the face today. Foundation, blend it out, okay? And we look nice and smooth and even. Look a little crazy now by the lip, but yeah, let's get the foundation off my lip because that is gonna make you look crazy when you're trying to film a tutorial when that foundation be on your lip. All right, foundation on. Nice and smooth, nice and even. So let's move on to concealer. I'm going to take that same mocha concealer and I'm going to put it on all the places I like to conceal. Y'all know how people be doing it like a line right here and then a line right here. What does that do? Like at the end of the day, you still gonna bring it together and blend it out. Who came up with that? I just put it all right here and just, I don't know. I still do it the old school way. Down my nose, forehead, chin, and above my lip. And these are all the places where I put my concealer. Like, I don't know, the special lines, I just feel like it all blends together at the end of the day, so why did I have to do all that? So I start blending my chin first just to let my under eyes kind of sit. So I start with my chin. Boom. And then I go in with my, then I do the stash area. Then I go down my nose. Every time I say nose, I think about my daughter. She be like, eyes, ears, nose. And then forehead. I blend up on my forehead. So I blend up. Just make sure that this region is nice and blended out, because I have had many days and pictures where I'm like, my forehead look crazy. Like, it don't be blended all the way. I feel like we rushed the forehead, but baby, it don't be blended. And then we're gonna go under the eyes. So like I said, brush, a beauty blender, doesn't really matter. Especially on clients though, I use a brush because I don't like doing this all in their face. I like using brushes, and I think it relaxes them more too, versus me literally beating their shit. Alrighty, I'm looking crazy, but it's cool. So I'm gonna actually go in with a lighter concealer in the same Born This Way formula. This is the Butterscotch. So what I put on first was Mocha, and this is Butterscotch. Butterscotch is just gonna add that extra highlight that I need. Okay. Put it down my nose. I do it in the same areas, but I just kind of put a little less. And when it comes to blending it out under my eyes, I try to keep it in the center. I try not to bring it all the way out like that. So I try to blend it close to like my nose, that type of area. So my new favorite product, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer. I use the color Hazelnut. And it's just a really good bronzer, y'all. It blends out like a dream. So I just go straight in with my brush. And I really try to take my time with this because I am new to cream like bronzing, but I really do like the look of it, and I like how I feel like my bronzer lasts longer when I use a cream now. So yeah, so I try to, let me open that drawer, because that noise, I did my first load the other night, that noise went on all night. So hold on. All right, so I just kind of go in like a stippling motion on the sides. Under the chin. Make me look like I'm about 5 pounds lighter. I know that's right. And then the forehead. I kind of just take the rest and put it on the forehead. I don't like my forehead to look heavily makeup, but you know, we gotta complete the look, you know? So, all right. I kind of blend on the back of my hand just to make sure I don't have too much excess product. And then I start going in circular motions on the sides of my face. Same thing. So now that we got all the creams and all the liquids on our face, it's time to set all of this down. Anytime you use any type of cream, you want to set it with a powder, because if not, you will look cakey, oily, all the things. It's not gonna last, it's gonna slide off, you're gonna transfer, you're gonna get it on your man. You're gonna get makeup on your man regardless, but you're gonna really get it on him if you don't set it. You're gonna really get it on him. So I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier. This is in the color Translucent Honey. I still use Laura Mercier. One size, good powder. I think when I run out of this, I think I'm gonna transition. I'm just a creature of habit, and I tried the one size powder and it was really good, but for some reason I returned it and I got this. I don't know. Sick girl. I don't know, but I'm gonna blend out with my beauty blender under my eyes one more time, just to make sure we're not setting any creases. And then I'm gonna set my under eye with my powder. So same thing, dip it in there. I blend it all the way in. And then I try to go like on the sides of my nose. I'm blending that too. And I kind of just leave that as is. Chin, around the mouth. And when I go around the mouth, I take it up around here too. I don't really blend it down this way. I don't have smile lines, so I don't really blend down this way, but if you're a smile line girl, I heard blending it right here can really do that. I mean, can really help you with that, but I blend up because I'm trying to look snatched. My battery's dying. Okay, so I'm gonna let my battery charge for a little bit and then we're gonna come back. I promise I won't move on without you. My makeup is set, so I'm good. I'm gonna leave this on my nose for as long as I can, but everything else is set. So I'm gonna let my battery charge for a little bit and then we'll come back, okay? So setting my forehead, and I'm gonna, like I said, let it charge and I'll be back. So I'm just gonna walk around looking like this for a minute. Love that. So we set all of the concealed areas. Now I'm gonna set my, so we set all of the concealed areas. Now I'm gonna set my entire face, and this is my new baby. I'm finally on the Sephora Micro Smooth Wave. I have the color Almond, 58 Almond, and I really like this powder. Yeah, it sets the face beautifully. It gets rid of all those harsh lines. I like to set it with a fluffy brush. Gets rid of all of those harsh lines. It gives me a nice matte finish, and I feel like my MAC Mineralized. Still love that powder, but I don't know. I like this one too. So we're gonna set our entire face, and I like to kind of blend out the area between the concealer and my bronzer, even though we're gonna set that too. Set this middle part of my forehead. So it just makes sure your makeup, it makes your makeup stay in place. It kind of brings the color back to your face as well. And yeah, I really like this stuff. So if you've never tried it, but I know we've been hearing about it for years, go ahead and try it. The Sephora Micro Smooth Powder, it was not a waste of my money, and I love that for me. So I still use the same thing, girl. The Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, the powder one. It's a little broke because my daughter thinks she's a makeup artist, so she got into it, but I'm gonna try to scrape out these corners the best that I can. And I'm gonna set everywhere where I put my bronzer. If you guys have any suggestions on bronzer powders, I'm thinking about trying Fenty's, but I just never fell with this one, so I'll keep going back to it. I'm gonna set everywhere that I did my, what am I saying? You know what I'm trying to say. Just set it. And I go in circular motions. Kind of back and forth in the beginning, but blending it out circular. then I'm gonna take just this regular kind of tapered blending brush, and I'm going to contour my nose. So the new trick that I've learned, I don't know if I talked to you guys about it, is I start from my eyebrow right here, and then I bring it in. Right here, and then I bring it in. Cause it's just something about starting from your eyebrow, it just really snatches my nose. And then I kind of like just make sure I dust off the excess right here on my hand, and then I blend down. And then I blend that contour up into my brow. Blend that contour up into my brow. And it just, you see, it doesn't take away from my brows. It just kind of gives like a more defined look of where the nose contour is coming from. Then I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush. I'm just gonna kind of brush away some of that powder that I feel like I didn't blend out the best on with my beauty blender. Just kind of blend that away as well, to just make sure everything is very seamless. And then I go back in with the micro smooth powder, and I blend under my contour to kind of to try to clean it up that way. Depends on where I'm going. If I know I'm maybe like a night out, I will use my beauty blender and, you know, do the contour, not the contour, the loose powder under there. But every time I don't do it. I don't know why. I do it sometimes and sometimes I don't. But I will clean it up, and I'll just use my micro smooth. I feel like that way, I feel like doing it that way is a more natural way to do it. And I feel like I don't get that harsh line when I do it that way. So here's the face. Here's how we're looking so far. Next, onto my favorite part, which is the blush. So I'm going to use the MAC blush in the color Raisin. I'm gonna use this color first. This is just a very subtle, as you can see, very subtle blush. And I blend it all the way up into the temples. I'm a blush whore, okay? Blush just gets me together. I think I forgot to do blush one day. I was like, ooh, no, blush is a look. No, baby, I need the color. I need the color. And this is what Raisin looks like too, just so you guys can see. So if you don't want to get MAC, you can get something that looks like this. And I blend it all the way up. Okay, so there's Raisin, and I'm gonna go on top of that blush with this blush, this really pink one right here, or I'll do this one. I'm scared, but I think I'm gonna do this one. This really pink one. This is a blush duo from Beauty Spot Store. It's Ruby Kisses, I think. No, Nika K. Nika K. Girl, I don't know the color. It don't say it. It don't say it. But if the color might be this ND002, that might be the color name. I don't know. But I'm gonna take this really pink blush. I'm gonna go up close so you guys can see. That really pink blush, the one with the hole in it. Dip into that. That blush is very pigmented. Love those Beauty Spot Store blushes. I'm gonna go on top just to make it pop even more. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. It's giving clown. Yes. Giving clown. Love that. Alrighty. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush, because we're gonna calm all this down. Like, I look a little scary, but it's okay. We're gonna calm all this down. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that brush, and you see how it's kind of like a harsh line? We're gonna blend that out, because we want everything to look kind of seamless. Back in with the powder, just a little bit, and just blend it out. because we want to give seamless. Okay. Alrighty. Go on my chin. Clean up again. Alrighty. And then I'm gonna go back to that contour palette, grab that same contour shade. I like to go between the middle, like kind of natural shade, and the contour shade, back and forth in that. And I'm gonna put it on my eyelid just to give my eyelid something. Y'all know. Y'all know. Just to give it something. I don't really do eyeshadow no more. Not even really, girl. I don't do eyeshadow at all anymore. I don't care where I'm going. if it calls for, I feel like I won't put on eyeshadow again until maybe my wedding. I ain't going to a prom. I think if I go like to like a ball or something, if I'm ever invited to something like that, I guess. But y'all, I don't ever do eyeshadow anymore. So yeah, I barely even do it on my clients because people don't even really ask for that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna give the eye a little something. I'm gonna put on some mascara so we can get our lashes prepped. So y'all know if you've been watching my vlogs. So if you've been watching my vlogs, I've been trying to master the like lash extension look with putting the lashes under your lash line, and I'm still practicing, and I really just don't have the time or the mental capacity to do that right now. So I'm just gonna do it old school way, and I'm just gonna put my lashes on top and just hope for the best. Okay, just gonna hope for the best. All right, so y'all already know my favorite lashes. These are the number 10s from whatever brand this is. It's at the Beauty Spot store, pink glittery box. Alright, you guys, so lashes are on. I went ahead and did my edges a little bit, changed my shirt because I'm finna get ready to take my pictures. So and the last thing we're gonna do is finish off the lips because that's really finna tie us all together. I'm feeling a little undone, but that's because of the lips. I'm like, why do I look like that? But that's because I don't have no lips on. So we're gonna take my favorite lip liner, okay? I never will shy away. It is MAC Chestnut, the perfect brown for my brown skin girls. I have not found a lip liner that comes close. Morphe has a good one. I don't know the name of it, and the Morphe store in my city closed down, and when I go to Ulta, I never find it. So MAC Chestnut it is. So I'm gonna line my lips, overline them because that's what I do. And then I bring it up. Oh. I'm honestly not the neatest when it comes to lip liner. I'm just really not. All right, now this is why I feel like y'all think my makeup been looking a little different, or at least the people that requested it or whatever, is I do matte lips. Not all the time, but if I'm going out now, I like to wear matte lip. It lasts longer on me, it make my lips look bigger. It's just what I like to do. So this is a MAC lipstick that I got out of a holiday collection. It's not there anymore. My favorite one is MAC Impulse Powder Kiss Liquid Lipstick. I love that lipstick. This is the closest that it comes to it. I had Impulse, but I cannot find it anywhere. So this is kind of close to what it was given. So I'm gonna take my little lip brush. My daughter she dug all in it. So I'm gonna use a little lip brush and I'm gonna put it in the center of my lips. And baby, a matte lip is what really makes you look like, damn, like beat as fuck. That matte nude with that brown lip, you can't go wrong with it. Now, sometimes I might want to put a gloss on it, but these days, especially if I'm going out, I like to keep it like this. It lasts longer when I'm drinking stuff, eating, and it just makes me look way more snatched. So not too much. Then I kind of blend my lip liner with it. Y'all know what lip gloss I do want though? That hot chocolate lip gloss from Fenty. I want that lip gloss so bad. Every time I go to Sephora, it's sold out. So maybe I need to order it. So yeah, classic. Lip is on. And then I'm gonna take my same spray that I've been using for years, NYX Matte Finish Spray, and we're gonna spray the face. Whew. And this, you guys, is my full face makeup routine. This is not clean girl, none of that. This is none of that. This is bitch your beats. This is beat as fuck, okay? Now when I'm trying to give, you know, clean girl, barely there, this is not the routine. This is not, no, nothing like it at all. If you guys want to see that, like a more subtle, more skin-like kind of routine, let me know in the comments. I would love to do, you know, beauty videos again. Just let me know. Y'all have to let me know if it's something that you want to see from me. So yes, but this is, baby, I'm going somewhere. Baby, I'm trying to be beat as fuck today. Like, we not playing with it. We need the face to sit. We need to stay. We need to not go anywhere. I'm giving all of that. So yes, girl, this is it. I love it. This is like this is my shit. This is me. Let me bring y'all in closer so we can see. Okay. Oh, hold on. We're gonna zoom y'all out a little bit. Battery dying again. This is crazy. Something going on with this battery. But yeah, natural lighting, here we are. Beat as fuck, okay? So yes, you guys, this is my full face makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, you guys.